We're in a series on the wisdom keys of Solomon, keys that will help you live a long, prosperous, and happy life. You and I, we live in a natural world, but we also live in a spiritual world. And just like there are physical laws that govern the universe, there are spiritual laws that also govern the universe. God created both the natural and the spiritual laws. His natural and spiritual laws are there to protect us, not to hurt us. They're a boundary of sorts to tell us how far we can go and how far we can't go without getting hurt. An example of a natural physical law is gravity. Very simply, what goes up must come down. The laws of self-preservation is another. You have to eat to live. It's not necessary for you to believe in the physical laws God placed in the universe to govern it. It's also not necessary for a person to obey God's physical laws, but there's consequences to disobeying God's laws, regardless of what a person believes. For example, you can go to the top of a tall building and say, I don't believe in gravity. But if you jump off, you're going to break the law of gravity. You're going to suffer the consequences. So whether you believe it or not, you will fall to the ground and hard. It's the same way with spiritual laws of the universe that God put there. It doesn't matter if you love them, hate them, believe in them, or disbelieve in them. They're still there. And disobeying God's spiritual laws will also have negative consequences. But obeying His spiritual laws will have positive consequences. Knowing and following God's principles can help guide you to a life of success and great rewards. I've read a lot of great books in my life. Reading books, the right ones, can bring you wisdom and knowledge. Books generally represent a person's thoughts, their ideas. Thoughts and ideas are powerful. Solomon said, as a man thinks, so is he. In other words, you are or you become what you think about. Thoughts and ideas are so powerful and long-lasting that hundreds of years after a person has died, people are still reading about them and about what they thought and what they wrote. Tomorrow we're going to explore some of Solomon's thoughts and his ideas as he shares wisdom keys on how to live a long, happy, prosperous life. I hope you'll join me.